Well, now we've finally made it to the Triduum. Technically, in liturgical time, Lent ended at the conclusion of yesterday, and now we enter into what is 3 days that is treated almost as one continuous liturgical act. Holy Thursday, Good Friday, and Holy Saturday in preparation for the resurrection at Easter Sunday. And it's a time where I really encourage everybody out there, if you can just stop everything else that's unnecessary, even if you could take off work today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, if you could work less, if you could not watch TV, if you could not listen to music, and enter into the sacredness of this time. At the Mass tonight, you're going to see an act that's done in every Holy Thursday Mass around the world. After the homily, the priest will put on an apron. There'll be a bowl of water and towels, and he's going to wash the feet of 12 parishioners, imitating what Jesus did at the Last Supper, because Jesus himself said, "What I have done, you will do for one another. You must do for one another." And so we do that in a literal way to symbolize the love that we are meant to give. He does what is the work of a slave. In his time, people had sandals, and so their feet were often dirty. So if someone would visit a house, a slave or a servant would wash their feet. And Jesus puts himself in the position of the lowest, of the slave, in service of his brothers and sisters. And that's what we're called for if we're really going to live out the gospel. I admire a group called Samaritan's Feet. It was founded by a young Nigerian man who was called Manny Onome, and he was 9 years old when a missionary group came from the United States to his village and offered a free pair of shoes to anybody who won a basketball shooting contest. He won, and he got the shoes, and he ended up becoming a semi-pro basketball player and had a big conversion. And now he started a movement to send people into the poorest regions of the world to bring shoes, to wash people's feet, and to give them shoes, because actually 1.5 billion people have foot diseases that are caused by not having proper footwear. My sisters took their children, their daughters, on a pilgrimage and a mission trip to the Dominican Republic. And my brother-in-laws went back with their sons to do this. And they said it was a phenomenal experience of literally washing people's feet and bringing them shoes, but most of all, bringing them the love of Jesus Christ. I urge you to find someone in need. And it may not be literally washing their feet, although it might. But maybe there's some way to serve and to literally put yourself in the position of Jesus, of loving as a servant our brothers and sisters around us. Hoy es Jueves Santo y esta semana ya hemos cumplido ayer anoche el tiempo de Cuaresma y litúrgicamente estamos entrando en una nueva época que esos 3 días se llama la Triduum. Santo Triduum es Jueves Santo, Viernes Santo y Sábado Santo. Es un tiempo en que debemos entrar. Si podemos dejar noticias, música, películas, entretenimiento, hasta si podemos dejar trabajo y tomar esos días libres sería muy bueno y enfocar en la santidad de esos días. Hoy noche en la misa, después en la homilía, el sacerdote en todas las iglesias católicas va a lavar los pies de 12 miembros de la iglesia, en imitación de Cristo en la última cena. Él hizo eso como un símbolo en cómo debemos servir a nuestro prójimo. En él dice, lo que yo hice, ustedes van a hacer o tienen que hacer uno por otro. Y literalmente vamos a imitar este ejemplo en la misa, pero eso es como lo que todos nosotros, si queremos seguir a Cristo, tenemos que bajarnos de nuestro orgullo y de nuestro lugar en sociedad y servir como un esclavo, una esclava, un sirviente los demás. Y debemos humillarnos en nuestro servicio de nuestro prójimo. Hay una organización, se llama Pies de Samaritana. Es fundado de un hombre de una Nigeria, que de niño los misioneros vino a su lugar para dar zapatos a los africanos en Nigeria que pueden ganar un contexto de baloncesto. Él ganó, en él se hizo un deportista, una jugador de baloncesto profesional, y él tuvo una conversión en Cristo y formó este grupo, que este grupo manda misioneros en las partes más pobres para llevar zapatos a los niños y personas que no tienen zapatos. También literalmente ellos lavan los pies de los pobres. Mi hermana fue con sus hijas y mi cuñados con sus hijos en 2 misiones a República Dominicana a hacerlo. En ellos reportaron, era una experiencia tan grande, tan rico, a poner en práctica esta misión de lavar los pies de nuestros prójimos y servir los demás como Cristo ha servido a nosotros. Él se entregó como un sirviente a nosotros y tenemos que imitar su ejemplo. Que se les bendiga.